Sorry for another one. But about 6 minutes in, that is where I would love to know the details of how to strum the way you are doing so effortlessly between Poison, Pink Floyd, and Wagon Wheel. Maybe you could do a strumming technique or whatnot video.
Don't be sorry. I love the comments. I really appreciate it. If this is what helps you get up and running, this is what helps you start playing or keep playing, then I love it. So I really appreciate the interaction. No need for apology at all. Second, let's do this. Those three songs specifically are pretty much the same chords. So you have your G that I taught you. We have your C. And then we have your D. Now, with those, I usually do. Actually, let me bring that back. With Poison and Pink Floyd, I play the C. But with Wagon Wheel, I'll play the C there. They're all based around the same chords. So we have right? And then so you're starting off the same. The GCD, like I said, Wagon Wheel has that E minor thrown in. Strumming patterns. So for the strumming, first off, let's start with the pick. I like right around a 0.7. This one's a 0.73. It's got enough give to where it doesn't have a ton of attack. I like it to just glide across the strings and be able to give me a very light, nice, clean sound. If I were to take one of my jazz 3s that I play my electric with, you can feel it's a lot harder. It's picking a lot harder. So I like that. Pattern. The picking pattern. Think of, this is how I do it. There are a ton of different ways to do this. Everybody's different. All musicians really have different things about their style. It makes them very unique. This is how I do it. You're welcome to try it. If it works for you, awesome. I love that. If you want to take bits and pieces of it, do it. But I kind of use this as my metronome when I'm strumming an acoustic. So I've got my foot going, right? But here, my hand is almost always moving. So you can see how it's moving. I'm not picking every time I move it. Some are downstrokes, some are upstrokes. On my downstrokes, I tend to play the entire chord. So here I'm muting the E string with my thumb and my middle finger, so it's kind of double muted. So even if I hit all 6 strings, that's muted. On my upstrokes, I'm usually only hitting like the top 3. Sometimes I'll hit all of them. Once you kind of get the feel for specific songs, you'll kind of know where you need to be picking and where you need to be skipping. I would really just kind of practice getting that hand motion down and getting used to and eventually you'll get to the point where you really get the feel down here. This is a very important aspect that I feel like a lot of beginner guitarists don't focus on, is their picking hand. Everybody wants to be fast up here, but if you're not accurate here, it just sounds like jumbled garbage. So work on chord transitions. Rose has its thorn. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? And rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. I screwed that last one up. And then Brian comes in and he changes the tempo. Brian comes in and he changes the song. Looking at me like he thinks I'm a douchebag. He's gonna learn pretty fast that he's wrong. I said, why are you bringing me down, man? Why are you bringing me down? Don't bring me down! Did I go too far? Too far? All right. If you know what that's from
Family Guy, right?
I tip my hat to you. Yeah. That's pretty much it. All the same chords. They're pretty seamless. Most of them are roughly the same picking patterns and tempos. So I would work on just chord transitions. I put the chords in this so you know the patterns, the shapes on here. Work on just and you'll kind of get your picking pattern down. Make sure you're muting the strings that sound bad. You'll hear them if you pick them. You know, if I doesn't sound good, so mute it. Work on muting. Figure out which fingers are more comfortable to mute with, and start slow. That's the only recommendation that really I feel like you really should listen to, is just start slow. Pick up good patterns, not bad ones, because it's a lot easier to learn than unlearn and relearn. I hope that helped. I know it's a little weird. I've never really put a ton of thought into my picking patterns before, but that's me kind of dissecting it the best way I know how. I hope you're having an awesome day. I hope this helped. And if you need anything else, don't hesitate to ask. That's why I'm here. So keep it up. Go practice. And we will see you on the next lesson.